Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to ChainMap Solution Map on how to create an ICO. We did something pretty cool for you guys here today. We gathered up a bunch of different training material on how to exactly create your own ICO, what it takes, the history behind ICOs, and how they're being used. Different things like that that will help you in creating your own product. I'll walk you kind of through the different steps that we're going to be able to take and the training material for each step. So basically, number one and number two, we're going to walk into the basics of Ethereum, basics of blockchain and how it's being used currently and how we could foresee it being used in the future. This will give you a good overview exactly, what it is, and why you should maybe consider using it in your product. Step number three is going to be the basics of ICOs. So we're going to go over, the history of ICOs, how they're being used, some of the big events that happened, like some of the big ICOs that were done and how they were done, basically get you introduced to the concept of an ICO and how other people have been using it to their advantage. Step number four, we're going to go over token economics. Now, this is a big part of your app. Basically, you're going to go over how introducing a token system into your application can have effects and how to use those effects to your advantage, right? The big thing here is incentive theory, right? So people like to, get paid for doing things that they want to do, right? I think it's just, it's human nature, really. Number step five, we're gonna actually step five and six actually we're gonna go in and create our own ICO. Some of the big highlights here is using Open Zeppelin. Open Zeppelin is a code library of I see Ethereum best practices and code so that you can go and not kind of just jump into it without really knowing anything. You can use code that's been battle tested, that's been audited for security bugs and those kind of things. So you can go in knowing, being comfortable with creating your own ICO and actually putting it on your application. Number step six is gonna walk you through the development environment. So we're gonna download Truffle. We're gonna download Ganache so you can test your blockchain. Different things like that so you can actually go in and start getting your hands dirty in this development. Number step seven is gonna be audit your code. So that's gonna be a huge part of eventually introducing this to the public is you want your code to be secure in a way that people aren't able to manipulate your ICO or, be able to introduce some bad things into it. So this is going to be really important. It's a great resource to use. You can go on there, present your code, and you can basically reward people for finding bugs in it before you actually release it to the public. So have fun with this, guys. I really hope you guys are able to use this to your advantage and create something great with it. Ethereum and the ability to create your own ICO is something completely new and very revolutionary, and it really gives us the power to create some beautiful and great products. So have fun with it, guys. I hope you enjoy.